Hi guys, in this video we are going to see about functions. Now we are in day 5 of learning our JavaScript series. Like first of all we create a new folder. So in here JS day 5. Guys, you can see we are in day 5 of learning JavaScript. And if you are watching this video like this, so here you can subscribe to our channel by clicking this button and like this video, and in here you can go to this channel and click on playlist and access this playlist here, which is named JavaScript tutorials. The full course is provided here, and you can also bookmark this tab. You can access this playlist like JavaScript tutorial and in bookmarks bar, and click on done. And after opening a new tab, you can see here the JavaScript tutorials bookmark is created. You can open your browser and click here to redirect to our course. So that's all about this introduction. We quickly see what are functions. So if I go in go into this folder and opening the code with clicking shift right click and click on open with code and creating quickly a new file. So by closing everything, index.html and a boilerplate code, and inside the script tag and console.log hello in a string, and opening with clicking on here live, live server. In live server, in browser, by pressing F12, you can see, if I reload this page, you can see hello is printed in the console log. And guys, basically we can see what is functions. So functions in JavaScript. Functions in JavaScript. So we can go to here. So functions are basically a block of code that is executed again and again. So what if I create a new line of code like in console.log, I want to add two numbers like 78 plus 50 plus 84, and in output you can see here 162. If I need to uh, do the sum of again two different numbers, so again I need to write console.log and like 45 and 55 54. So you can see the sum is 99. So I need to repeat the code again and again. So this code is repeated. For this, we can use function where the code is repeated again and again. So we go to first of all intro of functions, and here you can see reusable code blocks. So functions are reusable code blocks designed to perform a particular task, and functions are executed when they are called or invoked. So basically, this is also a function. So console.log is also a function which is inside the document object. And functions are fundamental in all programming language. So in Python, C++, and C language. So all the programming language like Java, in all concepts, functions are used. So why we use functions? So functions help you to reuse the code and organize code into smaller parts and make code easier to read and maintain. So first of all, we create a function like if I remove this, and by removing all the code inside script tags, and in here I can create a function like typing function, uh, like here we need to give a name. So I will give greetings, greetings, and here I need to provide hello. Okay. So if I see in the console, you can see nothing is printed because I have not called the function. So the function is not executed until I call it. If I below after a line, if I call greetings and semicolon, and you can see here hello is printed. You can see guys, the function is called here, and this call goes to here, and it prints the console message inside this function, which is in the curly brackets. You can see. So if I format this document, you can see here. So guys, there is another extension for format document you can use, like go to extensions tab and search for prettier. So if I go to here at the search bar and search prettier, I think prettier. So you can see here, this is the extension which is higher number of downloads. So click on uh, extension and click on install and allow all. And this is another extension prettier which formats correctly our code. So if I right click format document, and you need to configure the document for the first time, and click on here prettier. So if I click on, you can see guys, the code is now correctly formatted before the default formatter of HTML in default VS Code. You need to download the extension prettier. And for other languages also, the prettier extension is available. If you need it, you can download. So therefore, I have three extensions download. One is live server for development. Open the live server with this browser, and for one is for theme, and another another is for code formatter. So here we are now discussing the functions we have left here, and in here in this website you can see how does a function look like. So a function can be created with a function keyword. So you can see here I have created a function keyword, and here uh, a name, function name. So this is a function name, and I have named a function as greetings, and double brackets, and inside the curly brackets you have returning the hello world. You can also return any values. So this is the function written in one line. So you can also return in many lines also, and that's all. So here also mentioned that this function does not do anything before, because it need to be called first. And you can see here the function is called using a message variable, and you can console.log this message. So that's all. And this is the function syntax. And here if you need to give any value inside this function, like p1, p2, p3, or parameters. So functions are defined with the function keyword and followed by the name of the function and followed by the parentheses and the brackets, and in optional parameters inside parentheses p1, p2. So that is like parameters passed inside while calling a function. Like we can write a code like this. So you can see here, this code we can write to add two numbers. Before if I comment out this and write a function, so using function keyword and some function, I will give a function name and return, sorry, req or return a plus b. For that, we need to pass here values a comma b, and below that we need to call a function sum, and here we can pass the values like small numbers 4 comma 5. So the sum should be 9. And here you can see in here document, if I do like, you can see I need to console.log this function. So if I console.log this statement, you can see here the value of sum is printed 9. You can see in the console the 9 is printed. So that like we can pass the values inside the function and return it. So again, if I need to, by pressing Alt Shift down arrow key, and in here you can see like pass another values by like user values like 78 comma 989, sorry, 897, and here you can see 975 the value, as the function is reused this function. So we need we need not to write like 78 plus 897 or 4 plus 5 again and again. If we call some function and passed inside these values, so these values is taken as like these are parameters, you can see. So if I hover on here, right, so it is not coming, I don't know. Here you can see it is parameters, we pass these arguments inside this function, and it is returning some a plus b. We can write also another function for multiplication. So function, by pressing by typing function keyword and mul function for mul for multiplication as a function name, and pass the values a comma b, and return a into b, and calling the function, if I console.log, so by commenting out this and console.log 4 into 4 comma 5, sorry, 4 comma 5, and here you can see I have not called this function, so mul, inside that we need to pass 4 comma 5, and here you can see 4 into 5 are 20. So this like only the functions are written. So that's all about function. So there are many like things to learn about function. So why we call the function and common mistakes and other all. So you can go to these websites or you can refer documentation. So as I have told before, if we hover here, so it's not coming. Then also you can go to like here. So here open in a browser and go to functions. So you can search for JavaScript language and functions here. You can also refer this documentation. I refer uh, this documentation only. So this is a standard documentation which is written by MDN. So for simplicity, I use this, and you can solve this quizzes also and learn more about function. So I have Is that how the function is called. This is step by step this website, and how our function definitions is done, and the same. So this is the another way also to create a function. Functions are values basically. So you can also return as a value. So like in a variable. So if I go to VS Code and like create a function like um, const mm, like here you can see add. So for yes subtract you can pass function as a value here and return a minus b, and here a comma b, and console.log. Like I think so we need to uh, call the function. So here like this in console.log in sub. So 5 comma 4. So we pass the value 5 comma 4. If I comment out this by pressing control slash and go to here, that this value returns 5 minus 1 4 1, which sub it subtracts the value. So many things are there. So what is hoisting? You can see. So we can see what is hoisting. So function declaration are hoisted at the top of their scope. So like function declaration can be called before they appear. Like functions are stored in variables, can be used like any other value. And you can see this hoisting. So function declaration are hoisted at the top of their scope. Function expression cannot call, called before they define. So this tells that we cannot call this function. So if I control X and paste this at the top of the script function started before the function is declared, we cannot call this function. So it's give an error. You can see here, you can see in the console we cannot access subtraction function before initialization. So this is the hoisting tells. This is the concept of hoistings in simple way. And other things are like we can see when to use the function same, and function expression also. Here you can see you can function expression is a function assigned to a variable. So what we have seen before itself. So here also we have seen that function variables are assigned as a variable. So functions are assigned as a variable. So which is known as function expression. Hmm? Okay. And if I undo this by pressing Control Z, and the console should be seen null of errors. So it should be printed one. And you can try these examples as your own, and what are callbacks and closures we are study later. So JavaScripts also have arrow functions. So arrow functions allow a shorter syntax for function expressions. So you can skip the function keyword, the return keyword, and curly brackets. So this is basically a short type of function using arrow. You can see here arrow function. So this is another way of writing function, as there are many ways to write a function. So you can see here const add a comma b inside arrow function without describing the function keyword. Here the function is declared. So arrow function syntax is function uses the arrow symbol. An arrow function is always written inside the function expression. So this you need to try as a homework. And these three topics are not necessary. This is the quiz. If you need, you can attend or refer this MDN documentation for detail. So that's all about this video, guys. So thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel and bookmark our playlist to your Chrome tab. Like here, I have bookmark on it. So like here, go and bookmark and refer this course and save to your playlist also and share with your friends and support our channel, guys. So thank you for watching this video. See you in tomorrow. Thank you.